Hey guys, welcome back to a new reaction on this channel. Today I'm going to be react finally to some more Opeth. Today with their song Forest of October. Guys, it's been a really long time. I know. It's been over 2 years. Over 2 years. My last Opeth reaction was in May 2024 to their song The Funeral Portrait. The problem is, it's been so long, I can't remember much, guys. I really can't remember much. But you know, Opeth, for the people who are here the first time on this channel, Opeth is not the type of music I listen to. I mean, I listen to heavy music, I listen to deathcore, metalcore, hardcore, whatever. Everything with core in it is freaking awesome. I love that. I love these music genres. Really heavy, much breakdowns, freaking screams, whatever. Opeth is of course a different kind of band, or a different kind of music than that. Opeth can also be really heavy, but Opeth is of course also really progressive and long. I guess that's the only thing that that's nags me the most, I'm honest, is that Opeth songs are freaking long. I mean, today we got a 13-minute track. Hey, alright. I know, especially in the Opeth scene, a lot of people were really mean to me in the Opeth scene and told me, hey, you are just too young, you're a TikTok generation, you don't have the attention span to listen to longer tracks than 2 minutes. Guys, I'm almost 30. I didn't even grow up with a smartphone. I'm a 90s kid. I grew up with freaking Game Boy and SpongeBob. No phone, no TikTok, no social media. What TikTok generation? But hey, glad for these things you said, because that means I look really young. But yeah, we got more Opeth today. Like I said, the song Forest of October. I just reacted to one single song of this record. That was In the Mist She Was Standing, right? I guess that was the name of the track. And if I remember that right, it was not the worst Opeth track. You guys know in general, Opeth is not my type of music, so I... But hey, we will see. Maybe they will turn it completely around today with that track. But don't be mean to me if I'm not really happy with the song. It's just not my type of music, guys. I'm sorry. But you want to see more? Hey, I give it to you. So, Opeth, Forest of October. Let's freaking go. Alright, guys. So to pause here after because the copyright strikes. Because no, this is Opeth with their song Forest of October. The problem is a little bit right now that my other Opeth reactions, like I said, it's been over 2 years. It's so freaking long ago that I can't remember much of the other Opeth songs I reacted to. And of course, like I said, Opeth is not directly my type of music, so I don't have any single Opeth track after I reacted to them in my private Spotify playlist. So Opeth is still not a band I listen to in my private time. Shocker. So I can't compare the song right now to the other tracks I listen to because I literally forgot them a little bit. I'm super sorry about that. You have to know why I'm not a big fan of long songs is when I think of longer tracks, so 10 to 15-minute tracks, I think of course also usual or classical heavy metal groups. Iron Maiden, for example. Iron Maiden got also really long tracks. Not every one of their tracks is really long, but they have definitely really long tracks. And then I think of songs, for example, I guess the Red and the Blue or Red and Black, something like that, from the, I guess it was the Book of Souls record. A massive song. A really, really cool song. I really enjoy that track. Don't get me wrong, because it got a really cool guitar riff. But the problem about this guitar riff is that these 10 to 15 minutes, how long the song is over and over the same riff again. And after 3-4 minutes, I've heard enough. How good this guitar riff is, I have enough. And there are a lot of bands where I say, you have a 10-minute track, and 6 minutes out of that is a freaking guitar solo or an instrumental part all over again. And I also reacted to Opeth songs where I would say, it's exactly that. It's the same thing all over again. The good thing is, this track, Forest of October, is not like that. Definitely not. In my opinion, it's a complete difference. This song changes every minute. Or not even every minute, maybe even every half minute. Sometimes it's a little bit too much for me because then I got into the flow of the thing they are playing right now, and then they changed it directly. God freaking damn! But I don't want to talk that bad or anything because I think it's better than you have the same guitar riff or the same instrumental part all over again. Of course, there are also a couple of instrumental parts that are, in my opinion, a little bit too long. In general, I don't like too long instrumental parts. I'm super sorry. That's why I listen to metalcore, deathcore, and stuff because you really have packed 4 or 5 minutes. Of course, you also have a shorter instrumental part, but it's still a packed song that you can enjoy for a shorter time than 13 minutes. But still, even if I can't remember the other Opeth songs anymore, or not that much, I know there were a couple of songs I liked, not as much that I would listen to them in my private time, but I definitely liked. And I would also say to this song, it's not a bad song. Definitely not. It got a lot of changes. I really like that. Of course, the 1 or 2 instrumental parts are a little bit too long in my opinion, and sometimes I wish that the singer would be more present in that song. But still, I would say it's a solid track. But also still, I would say Opeth is still not convincing me to really like them. But I have fun with the track right now. I guess that's all that matters. And if you still want to hate me, do that. I'm here for that, alright? But sometimes I don't understand why you can hate people just because they don't like the same band as you. I could also give you my favorite band. I'm 100% sure that 80% of the Opeth enjoy I wouldn't like that. And I wouldn't be mad with you, because I know it's not your type of music, and that's the same thing, so don't be mad with me. Just accept that. Not everyone on this planet can like your favorite band. And even if you think that this is the holy grail of music, in my opinion, the holy grail of music are different bands. And that's totally fine. But hey, we go a little bit back. We will listen to the rest of the song right now. We have 8 minutes to go. Let's go. Right. That was Opeth, Forest of October. 30-minute track. I hope you brought a little bit of time today. Yeah, like I said, the problem is of course I can't compare the song to the other Opeth tracks I reacted to, but of course I remember that there were also Opeth tracks I really didn't like. There were Opeth songs I had fun with, definitely, and that song I would definitely put also in that direction because, like I told you before, I'm not the biggest fan of really long songs when they have too many instrumental parts or too long instrumental parts, or when it's just the same thing all over again for 10 minutes. And this song was definitely completely different. This song really changed every minute, maybe even less than a minute. So it was really cool. I really enjoyed that. Of course, there were also, for my personal thing, a little bit too often instrumental parts. I missed the singer a little bit in that song. Just my personal opinion. Um, and but what I also really liked are also the changes from the softer, slower parts into the more heavier parts, and then back to the softer part, then back to the heavier part. That was really cool. I really enjoyed that. So, in my opinion, it was a solid Opeth song, a song I definitely had fun with, but it still, Opeth is still not a band I would listen to in my private time. I'm super sorry for that, but I hope you're fine with that. Like I said, everybody got a different taste in music, so I don't freaking care. And I have an attention span, guys. I really have that. For example, I also listen to bands with long songs. Not that often, but there are bands I really enjoy. For example, Neoblivious Covers, freaking awesome band. Or the longer Machine Head tracks, also really insane. Freaking love that. But yeah, that was Opeth. Forest of October. If you haven't seen my other Opeth reactions, I will give you my Opeth reaction playlist right now in the outro. Just click on the playlist on screen and you can watch them if you want to. If you want to talk about Opeth with our community, join our community Discord. Links down in the description. You can join anytime. You can talk about anything you want. Cool to see you there. And then I'll see you guys again in another reaction. Would be awesome. And I say, bye!